In this video, let us look at this theorem which says two distinct lines cannot have more than one point in common. This is also a very obvious statement for you. Okay, if you know that if you have two distinct points, then one line can pass through it. Now you know that two lines will intersect at only one and only one point. So it cannot intersect at more than one point. If it does so, means that the two lines will be same, right? So let us see how this can be proved. Let L and M be two lines. I have to prove that L and M have only one point in common. So let us assume that the two lines intersect each other at two distinct points. So if you assume that they will intersect at two distinct points, means you have two lines which passes through two distinct points P and Q. So if it is intersecting at these points this line is also passing, and these 2 points the other line is also passing. Okay, then this will contradict the axiom that says only one line can pass through two distinct points. So it contradicts the axiom that says only one line can pass through two distinct points. So you know the axiom given by Euclid, right? Then because this is a contradiction, it has to be that our assumption that two lines can pass through two distinct points is wrong. Therefore, the two distinct lines cannot have more than one common point. Now let us solve an example here. Prove that an equilateral triangle can be constructed on any given line segment. So now you know that if you are given a line segment, then you can measure the length of the line segment, and then you can draw an equilateral triangle using that. But how can you prove this using the postulates and axioms given by Euclid? Let us see that. Now you consider a line segment AB. Okay, let us take a line segment AB which is of any length. Okay, now according to Euclid's postulate 3, it says you can draw a circle with any point and any radius. Okay, any point as a center and any radius. Means I can take this point as the center and this as a radius and draw a circle, right? Similarly, I can take this point as a center and this as a radius and still draw a circle. So let us do that. So let us draw a circle with point B and as the center and BA as a radius, and another circle at point A as the center and AB as a radius. So now I will take B as a center and AB as a radius, and I will draw a circle. Okay, I will not complete the circle, but I'll just draw and show you. So I'll just draw this as a circle. Then similarly I'll keep the point A as a center, okay, and keep this as my radius AB and draw another circle. Now both these circles, they will you can see intersect at this point, right? So they are intersecting at this point, and let us call this point as C. The two circles will meet at point C. Now I will draw line segment AC and BC. So once I draw line segment AC and BC, you see that they form a triangle ABC, right? They have formed a triangle ABC. Now I have to prove that this triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. Means what? To prove that they are equilateral triangle means I have to show that AC, AB and BC are all equal. In an equilateral triangle, you know, all three sides are equal. Now, if you see what is AB, okay, AB is the radii of the circle, correct? What about AC? AC is the radii of the circle. Now if I take this as my circle, okay, if you see here clearly, one circle is this, right, which I have drawn. Then AB is also radii of the circle and AC is also radii of the circle, right? Now don't look at BC, just look at AB and AC. Both are radii of this circle. So they have to be equal. So AB is equal to AC since they are radii of the same circle. Now if I take this other circle, so if you take the other circle, okay, with center B, then AB is the radii of this circle and BC is also radii of this circle, right? So these two have to be equal. So AB will be equal to BC because they are radii of the same circle. Now AB is equal to AC and AB is also equal to BC. You had learned some of the Euclid's axioms, and in one of them it says that things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another. Okay, the axiom said that the things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another. So AB is equal to AC and BC is also, AC is equal to AB and BC is also equal to AB. Means what? AC will be equal to BC, right? So AC is also equal to BC. We already know AB is equal to AC, then AB is equal to BC, and AC is also equal to BC. So you see all three sides are equal. So from this we can conclude that the triangle ABC are equilateral, is an equilateral triangle. So therefore I can say AB is equal to BC is equal to AC. Therefore triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. Okay, so this is how we have used Euclid's postulate as well as axiom to prove that an equilateral triangle can be constructed on any given line segment.